Yo, 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 what's up, party people? Crazy Al Kane here, representing on my 20-inch. My 20-inch sugarcane new bridge BMX race bike. I don't have my mic on, unfortunately, so we're using the mic on the camera. Hopefully you can hear me pretty good. Once things start picking up, you won't. Might be a little funny styles. But this is my trip back from my first ride on my bike with the seat extender post, so I can cruise around like I'm on a road bike on my 20-inch. Basically, this bike became an instant road bike as soon as I put the tall seat post on. So, since I'm out here in the city, I'm gonna ride around the city a little bit on my way back to the car, which is way in Queens by Cunningham Park, out in the cut. And what I'm gonna do, what I haven't done in any of these rides, is I haven't gone down 9th Avenue. Going down 7th, going down 6th. I went up 1st, uptown. Haven't gone down, I think I did 2nd, but that was a long time ago, before I got the new camera. But I haven't gone down 9th Avenue, which I think has a bike lane now. Once upon a time it didn't have a bike lane, but I think it has a bike lane now. So I'm gonna go down 9th Avenue, take it all the way to Queens, and head back to Fresh Meadows, Queens, my multi-purpose road bike, BMX bike, 20-inch BMX racing bike, which works just as good as the road bike, straight up and down. So before things get a little too hectic on 9th, let me mount my camera on my chest. Let's go. Should I do it real time? Let's see if I can do it real time. Real time change. Now right now, my hands are not on the brakes. I'm trying to do it no-handed. Hope for the best. All right, so here we are, y'all. Columbus Circle. About to take it to 9th. See what we got. We're right here next to Central Park. This is Broadway right here. So we're gonna get a little piece of Broadway. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We're gonna make this left at 60th Street. So we're gonna hop on 9th Avenue. Let's get it going. Get it, get it. On my road bike. Single speed road bike. That's up for anything. Tricks, jumping, racing, all that good stuff. The bike is ready for anything. Alright, so up here, 9th Avenue, it's called Columbus Avenue. And there is a bike lane. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's see how this is. We're gonna take this all the way down. And we're gonna wind up going over the Williamsburg Bridge. That's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a little bit of a mission today. For real, for real. We about to be on a mission, party people. Yeah, it's a beautiful day out too, so nice day for this. I was kind of gonna rush back to the car because I kind of want to work on the trails today. Since we had rain the last couple of days, it's probably still pretty wet out there in the trails, so I can dig and shape some things. But you know what? I'm down for a ride. Why waste a good day digging when you can ride? The jet line's in a good place right now. It can wait. Plus, we're about to go into the fall season soon, where it'll be raining all the time, and hopefully it'll be raining all the time. And I can be able to work on the track. I do have some plans, some things I gotta do. But they have a nice bike lane on 9th Avenue. I ain't mad at this. Bike lane is nice. Oh yeah. And it goes downhill too on this part. I'm Audi 5000. Once again, hopefully nobody makes a left turn, but that'd be whack. I don't think you can make laps on this thing, the way they got it laid out. We're just coasting. This is all downhill. Oh yeah, you can make lefts. You gotta watch out for cars making left turns. That can get pretty sketchy. This is nice though. You got a nice little buffer between you and the sidewalk here. Oh boy. Amazon crew right here. Getting ready, do their thing. Here we are at 49th Street. Representing. I think Mickey Spillane's used to be a bike store back in the day. Can't remember if it was this block or the next block. Used to be a bike store right here, bike shop. No, I think it was the next block. There was a bike shop back in the day. I don't know if it's still there. I don't think so. Nope. No, it might not have been this corner. Maybe it was the next one. One of these corners had a bike store. I just can't remember exactly what block. It might have been 47th. Yeah, I think it was 47th. That spot right there used to be a bike store. Now it is something else. Now let's see if this cabbie, look. Not looking. So that's the one sketchy thing about the bike lanes. You gotta be always careful of people making left turns. That could still be a little tricky. But yeah, right now I'm just cruising right now. Getting my road bike on my 20th. No problem. Handling business. And I can still put a front wheel up. Still get my bunny hop on if I have to. We're gonna take it wide, because that's somebody turning right there. They got the green light for the turn. So we just cut over like that so we don't get caught up in that mess. Alright. So now we're in the back side of Port Authority. This is right here. Port Authority. About to pass by that. And they got signs for the east side bike lane. We're not going to take that. We're going to keep going straight down. Take it all the way down to Bleeker Street, through the old route, the old school New York route. And take this all the way down to Bleeker Street. So right now we're on 38th Street. About to keep it moving. Yeah. Beautiful day for a ride. Getting my track stand on. Not taking the feet off the pedals. Just standing up on it. Continue my ride. Nah, I mean. My little sprint game on this bike is kind of weak. I don't know why, but my sprint game is a little weak on this bike. Oh yeah, 34th Street right here. B&H. It's Friday, so you know, they close early on Fridays. We got some B&H action right here. The new Hudson Yards. They hooked this whole thing up. This is all part of Penn Station now. Used to be the post office. Now, this is called the Moynihan Train Hall. If you're trying to catch Long Island Railroad, Amtrak, trying to get to Jersey, all that stuff is right there. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna try and not say it so much, but I'm gonna say it again. Absolutely beautiful outside. Ridiculously beautiful outside. All right, and most of this is downhill. I'm pretty much coasting the whole way. I ain't mad at that. So we got a red light for bikes and cars. Now the cars got the green light, and I'm bypassing all the nonsense. Don't want to get caught up in the cars getting the left lane, left turn action, and then you get caught up in that mess. Keep your ride going. All right. So we are just out. We are out, son. Oh boy. We have delayed lights over here too for cyclists, which is great. That light turned, but the light for the cross traffic did not. So we got some nice delays on the lights for bicycle traffic, which is a good thing. All right. Now we at 23rd Street. Definitely a delay on the light, because that one changed too. Let's see, that light turned red, and all good. Billy's Bakery. They got some good stuff at Billy's Bakery, that's for sure. All right, so we are Audi 5. Oh, we got e-bike Ed right here representing. And we out. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We got the green for the bikes. Green light for the bikes right here. Alright, where's he going? All kind of e-bike action. All right, now we're by Chelsea Market. Chelsea Market is dope. You should go in there if you're out in the city. It's really dope in there. Lots of little stores, little shops, little places to eat. Real dope. It's nice down here. Got the Apple store over there. If you watch my recent night ride, I was over here at night, going by Little West 12th Street and all that. So this is what it looks like during the day. Real nice. So now it turned from 9th Avenue to Greenwich over here. Is this Greenwich? What is it called? Sorry, Houston. Hudson. So once you pass 14th Street, this block turns into Hudson. Hudson. I think Greenwich is that way. 1 or 2 more blocks to the west. All right, so we making moves, y'all. Making moves. We're already downtown. Already. We got a trip ahead of us, though. So it's coming this way. Makes my trip through Queens a little longer when I get to Queens. I could have been in Queens by now. I would have went straight down 59th Street, went over the Queensbridge. I'd have been right up in Queens. But now, we cut all the way downtown. Now we gotta cut across town to get to the Williamsburg Bridge. And then we'll be in Queens. And then we gotta do more cutting across when we get to Queens. Oh, did I put Strava on? I forgot. Hot diggity dog. I do not remember if I put Strava on or not. I don't think I did. I missed out on Mad. If I didn't put it on, I definitely missed out on Mad. Distance. Pretty sure I didn't put Strava on. That'll be a big no. Come on, Strava. All right, Strava, let's go. Totally missed out on a big chunk of my ride in the city. Now we have Strava on and make sure all my other apps are off so that way it can record without no problems. Good money. We got Strava on. So now we are 100%. Alright. Yo! So now we're on Bleeker Street. Bleeker, once you pass 8th Avenue, this road turns into Bleeker Street. Bleeker. We're gonna take Bleeker Street all the way across to Bowery. To the Bowery. Once we get to Bowery, we're gonna take that down to Delancy. Let's go. So it's a cool part of the village. They got a lot of nice little shops over here. You can check out 7th Avenue right here. We're gonna keep cutting across. The bike lane takes you all the way, which is dope. Oh, bike store. Looks like a Brompton store though. There's all folding bikes in there. It was on the left corner right there. My man walking all in the bike lane. Got off just in time. All right. Lots of little shops to check out down here. A whole lot of little shops to check out. All right. So here we are at 6th Avenue. 6th Ave. Now the cloud in the sky. Beautiful out. We're gonna keep it going. continue down Bleeker Street. Keep the Bleeker Street party going. I gotta check that place out. They got a place called Super Burrito. I gotta check that place out. See if their burritos are really super. Straight up village vibes over here all day. Oh, they got a Martin Williams over here, aka expensive food. The Martin Williams is the spot. Now we heading to Broadway. It's gonna be coming up soon. Man, New York City is so bike friendly right now. Love all these bike lanes. You can get around the city real easy right now with a bike. Real easy. Dumb easy. Yep. Yeah. Woo! Broadway and Bleeker. We got a Van Leeuwen ice cream over there, aka very expensive ice cream. Right there in the corner. Alright, we are gonna cross. Keep it moving, y'all. Have a little pile of bikes over here. They're shooting a movie over here. See? This is the reason why having a BMX bike is the deal. What's up, man? They're shooting some kind of movie, a TV show over here, don't know what. There goes the craft service truck right here. But having a BMX bike, or a bike that's capable of being agile, aggressive riding, can get you around things a lot better, especially in the city, than a bike that is strictly for road riding. Unless you have that skill set where you can do all that on the road bike. The bike is more responsive, turns quicker, and you can also bunny hop and all kinds of stuff like that. Alright, so now we're on Bowery, which doesn't have a bike lane. 2nd Avenue has a bike lane. Maybe I should have kept going straight. But let's make this, well, can't do nothing now. Lights changing. Okay, let's make this left. We got the lights, son. Here. Alright, so now we take the bike lane, 2nd Avenue, which turns into Christie Street. When you make this right, we got some two-way bike lane action right here, which will take you to the Williamsburg Bridge. Oh yeah. Alright. so we are heading to Delancy Street now. About to hit Delancy Street. Delancy Street, Delancy Street. And if you keep going straight, I'll take you to the Manhattan Bridge, which will also get you to Brooklyn Bridge. You follow this. And we're gonna make a left here and go to the Williamsburg Bridge. Party people. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I had to write. Was not paying attention to that one. What a beautiful day. So my bag has a little weight to it, my book bag, and it's making my shoulder hurt a little bit. Not fun. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Bike lane action on Delancy Street, heading to the bridge. Ooh, the wind's blowing pretty hard this way. Just keep it flowing. Keep it going, keep it flowing. My man said, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. He said, I ain't waiting, I'm going to do that. I don't care. Run me over. I don't care. Let's see if I can catch up to him. Let's see. I really shouldn't wipe myself out before I get on the bridge. That'd be kind of silly. Look at these guys. But perfect timing. Oh yeah. I think that other dude ain't going on the bridge. I think he veered off to the right. Oh, no, there he is. There he is. I'm not going to speedboat because I'd like to preserve my legs so I can get up and over this bridge. Now, all right, up and away. Take my time with it. Start breathing now. Got this spinny gear, so I don't need to go too crazy, because I'm gonna spin out, make myself tired. So probably just sit down and chill out. This gear. Yeah. Woo. If I was sitting down, wear your legs out a little faster. Then when I stand up, I'll just be burnt out. Whew. Whew. My legs are burnt already. Oh boy. Oh boy. Legs are on fire. Woo. So at this part, you get a little bit of relief because the incline isn't that steep. It kind of levels out a little bit. Oh boy. And then when you get to this part, it starts to go up again. As you can see down there, they're doing construction in the park down there. And the boardwalk, bike paths can take you all the way up the east side. Made a lot of progress. Lots of tennis courts down there. Unfortunately, no one from the mountain bike or BMX world were in on those meetings or involved with those meetings. So there will not be a pump track built over there. So it's really important that you guys stay on top of when they're having these public meetings, public input meetings for parks, playgrounds, multi-use spaces. So that way you can let your voice be heard. And if enough people request for it, we can actually get more spaces, extended play places for bicycles, like bike parks, pump tracks, bicycle playgrounds, things like that. But the only way you're going to get that is if you're involved in these meetings that they have, to put it on their radar. Very important. So maybe I'll put a link up for my people in New York. I want to know where to go see when the next public meeting will be. Input meeting will be for parks. Whew. I'll put a link up to the website right now. Alright, so I made it to the top and I'm heading down. Going right over 10th Avenue. These people got a pool on the mezzanine of that apartment building. Got some train action. Oh yeah. Moving and grooving now. Yeah. Let my legs relax, chill out. And we are just moving right now. Woo. Alright. So we are going to take a different route than I normally do. Usually I take 10th Avenue. But today we're going to take the Kosciuszko Bridge. Kosciuszko, that's what I call it. Kosciuszko, something. We're gonna take that bridge. This is the brand new bridge they built, connecting Queens and Brooklyn on this side of town. We're gonna take the bike path all the way to the bridge. It's all connected, y'all. Beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. let's see what we got. How do we do this? Come here, make a left here, and we follow the bike lane all the way down, son. Right here. Just follow this all the way down and we good money. About to pass Marcy Ave. Yeah. Well, that gets kind of tricky right there, doesn't it? Pretty much. Pretty janky. Now, what I want to do, I want to follow this road all the way down where I want to go. Don't want to follow that. That is not the way I want to go. I want to make a left and follow this down. Run right alongside of the BQE, which is right there. Now it'll take me right to the bike path that runs underneath the BQE over here. It's a little shortcut. Really don't want to veer too far, of course. Even though I already veered very far, of course, in comparison to what my normal route is. But I wanted to take you guys on a little adventure, a little tour. So there's no bike lane on this road here, but we will be running into a bike lane in a couple of seconds. So right here is the bike lane that takes you all the way to the bridge. We're gonna follow this. And then underneath here would have been a good spot to put a pump track or a little skate park. Would have been the ideal location for that. Alright. So you got pedestrian lane here and bike lane here. Oh, I guess they do a flea market down here. It says BQ Flea. So if I do a flea market here, that little thing right there looks pretty fresh for skateboards and bikes. A little trick action right there. Whew. Still gotta be careful for people turning into these crossroads. Don't want to get caught out there. All right. Still making moves. Is there a delay on this one? Yep, there is a delay on that one. Because that was red for a second. But there is a delay for the cyclist to get across, which is really cool. I like that a lot. Don't have to stop abruptly. Just keep it moving. All right, so here things change up a little bit. Looks like I have to make a left. And what? Oh, bike lane's right there. Bike lane continues this way. All right, back on the bike lane. Yeah. So they want us to go like this, and then like that. Now we're back on the bike lane. Woo. Alright. Now we're on McGinnis. Cut across McGinnis. Woo! And we're getting almost to the bridge. We're getting close. Not too far. They got the bike lane wrapping around like this, which is interesting. I'm definitely going to feel it going over this bridge. Definitely going to feel some pain. Going to feel some pain. All right. Continuing the mission. Meeker Avenue. Meeker Avenue. Interesting. All right. Getting close. Entrance is coming up. Coming up. Oh yeah, my chain definitely needs a lube. You hear that? That's what a dry chain sounds like. Thing is dying of thirst. Alright, I gotta get across. There's no real arrows telling you that either. Gotta use a little common sense, but it would be nice if they had some arrows showing you right there. Kosciuszko Bridge. Here is the entrance to the Kosciuszko Bridge. Let's see how my legs are gonna do over this bad boy. Nice wide lane. Look how wide this lane is for the bikes. I love it. It's been a while since I've been over this bridge because it's kind of out the way when I'm heading to the city from where I'm parked at. Woo! A little bit out the way, but definitely worth the ride. So now we are leaving the planet of Brooklyn and we're heading to Queens. Now all this time, I am riding the equivalent of what it would be like if I was to ride back uptown from the Williamsburg Bridge. If you look to my left, you can see we're pretty much back uptown. So we went down, over, and back up. So we're pretty much gonna wind up where we would have been if I would have went straight over the bridge, Queens Bridge, which is right there. That's Queensboro Bridge. I don't know if you can see that with this fisheye lens. 360 fisheye. You're not gonna see that too far away. What I do like about this bridge, relatively easy to ride over. It's not so steep. At least on this side, it's not so steep. Other side might be a different story. So, this is a nice bridge though. Nice wide bike lane. Pretty awesome. So now the question is, do I take Queens Boulevard, or do I do my normal route, which is technically the faster route? Technically. I mean, from here, Queens Boulevard might actually be the faster route, since I'll be, not really, it's not. It actually isn't. It takes me further away from where I want to go. If I take Northern Boulevard, kind of puts me in the direction of where I want to go. Queens Boulevard, I have to kind of go out and then across. So that answers it for me right there. We're going to cut all the way across the Northern Boulevard. That's what we gonna do. So we can get back to Flushing Meadow Park, and go from there, and get to Cunningham Park. Oh yeah. Indeed. Okay. Getting it on. So some type of zigzag bike lanes going on here. Look at that. That's fresh. So where is this bike lane? I gotta go on the sidewalk. See? No real definitive signs to let you know where to go. They need to do better signage right there. And we have a little bridge to climb now to get us over the Long Island Expressway. Well, let's do that. Woo! Oh yeah, let's go. Oh. Woo. Burning my legs out. So let's see. Takes us around. Ooh. Okay. Oh, we're going under. We're going under. Alright, not mad at that. Now this takes us to the bike route, which goes that way. Now the question is that the way I want to go? Kinda. Oh, this takes me to Queens Boulevard, so let's take this straight. Queens Boulevard. Then we gotta cut across, probably Steinway will take me across to Northern Boulevard. Like I'm really literally at the beginning of my ride home. If I would have just cut across Queens Bridge, I'm literally at the beginning. If I would have cut down this way, it would have made my trip even longer because it takes me further away from where I want to go. Now, if I parked at Jamaica, somewhere over there, Parsons Boulevard, I parked in that area, then definitely I would have went that way, hopped on Queens Boulevard somewhere down there, and continued the trip. Or I could have went through Brooklyn and took Grand Avenue, which is still pretty long. Still pretty long. Maybe I'll do that way one time. I'll park over there in Jamaica, take Grand Avenue, show you that route. Maybe it's more bike friendly because the last time I did it, definitely wasn't a bike friendly route. Maybe now it is. It's been a couple of years. They got some nice artwork on the sides of some of these buildings. I think maybe I'll do a video. We hit up some spots that got some nice artwork. Take some photos. Woo. All right. So we're just gonna cut straight across here. Take it all the way across. See where it takes me. Hopefully I'm not too far away from the roads that go across the train. Pretty far up. Queens Boulevard. I'll take this way, it's alright. I kind of feel like the other way might be a little... I kind of feel like if I made it right on Queens Boulevard, it might have been better off. We're gonna commit to this way. Just hope I'm not too far down where I can't cross over the trains. That'll be super wax sauce. Super duper wax sauce. Let's see what we got up here. This should be interesting. Worst case scenario, I can hit Roosevelt from over here. Pretty sure I can hit Roosevelt from over here. Roosevelt Ave. Jump. Yeah. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. This takes me right by the Guitar Center, if I'm mistaken. I think this takes me right by the Guitar Center. Right? So we're going under the trains. We're further down. We're 1 block away from the Guitar Center and all of that stuff. Well, maybe 2 blocks. That worked out. That worked out just fine because Northern Boulevard is coming right up. Northern Boulevard is coming right up. We're right here by the Food Bazaar on Northern Boulevard. Not mad at that. But I am still at basically the beginning of my ride. Back to where I want to go. Woo! Alright. Once I make this right turn, I'll be on my way. Alright. Northern Boulevard. We're on our way back. For real this time. I got 90% of the trip I have left from the previous episode. I've only Whew. Only done 10% of my direct ride back. Took a very big roundabout way to get back over here. Go ahead, you got it, you got it, you got it. Ooh. It's always when they stop. They keep walking, you get money, but when you stop, it messes up the flow of things, you know what I'm saying? But you never know. As a pedestrian, you don't know how competent the rider is that's heading towards you. So sometimes stopping is the better option. But for the most part, I hope the most part, cyclists are competent enough to know to just go around the back, just wrap around the back, let them keep walking. You can get money. Sometimes when they stop, it makes it kind of worse because you're already like set it up. You're already setting up to go around them while they're walking across. So they're walking across, you're setting to go this way, then they stop right in the line that you're going in, and that can mess things up too. But at the end of the day, you, the cyclist, need to be aware, alert, responsible of your surroundings and be able to be flexible in any situation to make sure you and the pedestrian are safe. Especially when dealing with cars, make sure you are safe from getting hit by the cars. Because the person in the car, they ain't gonna get hurt. You on the bike, you definitely gonna get hurt. So make sure you ride cautiously and skillfully. All right. It looks like we have the wind kind of blowing in our direction. Blowing with us, I mean, you know. I had the wind blowing behind me, pushing me along. And this part of Northern Boulevard just got paved, which is great. Last time I was on it, it was not paved. All right. Now we're on Broadway. Oh boy, oh boy. First of all, you can't make a right turn there, buddy. That is not the way to go. Then we're gonna head on 34th Ave. Shoot, 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 shoot. Yeah. 34th Ave right here. Take this down. I wish I put my Strava on when I first started. Would like to know how many miles I went. It's always fun to see how many miles you go. Nah, I mean. Making moves now. Oh yeah. So now we got a little climb coming up. A little hilly right here. Just gonna chill out, take it up. It gets up. Now right here it gets really steep. Steep. Not super steep. Steep enough though. Whew. Oh yeah. Whew. It's a workout. Okay. So we made it to the top. Now we'll work on our descent. Starts to go downhill after this. We'll flatten out and we'll start going down. Whew. Have a decent wind blowing against me. Woo. Oh yeah. That wind is no joke at this point in my ride. Still climbing a little bit. Yep. Still a little bit of a climb. Woo. Oh boy. Okay, so now 94th Street, we at the top. Now we're really gonna go down. That was nice. Now I get to relax a little bit, chill, start heading down. Yay. Now we're back on the road, sharing with the cars. I know there ain't nobody on no e-bike behind me beeping the horn. Alright. Nice little pace going. Alright. We are flowing. Flowing. Uh-oh. You know when I'm tired, when I stop talking. Just trying to thug it out and get through. Uh-oh, what we got, what we got? Oh yeah. Couple sprints and I'm out. Let my legs chill, because there's another hill I gotta go down. Go up, I mean. I'm currently going down the hill. Then I have to go right back up. So we got that coming up. All right, y'all. It's that time in the trip to ask y'all, who's still with me? Who's still with me? I got a little ways to go though. This is only like I got about 6 or 7 miles to go. Who is still with me? I didn't cut the video this time. Straight edit. Straight raw edit. Didn't cut the film at all. At least I don't think I did. I think I'm gonna keep this one going. Give you the complete immersive journey back to Queens from Manhattan via Brooklyn. 90% bike lane action. Super bicycle friendly out here in New York. This block doesn't have a bike lane, but maybe eventually it might. Maybe. But they have a bunch of bike lanes around this that you can take. I just like taking this route. But yeah, that bike lane just ends right there actually. And like after that, you're on your own. So they should put a bike lane here. All right. Yeah. Okay. Back at Roosevelt. Back at Roosevelt Ave. Woo! Woo! Back at Roosevelt Ave. We're right by Meadow Park. They got the US Open happening. So it's probably gonna be crazy over there. I'm gonna have to take the long way around, most likely. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna take the long way around. So that way I don't have to deal with all that. I don't have to deal with them things if we go all the way around the other way. Just take it that way. Or I can go down and cut through a different way. That'll work too. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. The light done changed. Now we go. Get my bunny hop on, no problem. Cause I'm on a BMX bike. BMX bike by nature. I can get around, I don't have to worry about stuff like that, you know what I mean? I just bunny hop my way up on out of here. Easily. With a little bit of steez in it too. With this high seat post. Alright. Not looking. Just keep going. Don't look. Just keep going. It's okay. It's alright. 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 So, in order to get around this, we're gonna go down, we're gonna cut through, cut around, whatever way it takes to get through this thing, we're gonna make it happen. So far, this has been a really nice ride. Really nice ride. Very pleasant. So many things to see. So we're not even gonna mess with this block over here. This is the way we normally go. Yeah, can we go that way? Yo. I was trying to cut through, shortcut. You know what? You ruined my day. I'm playing. Alright, so you can't go through there. So we cut through this way and then cut through the park. They're doing the US Open over there. Oh, you can see some of the crowd. There's a game going on right now in there. Pretty cool. Some US Open action. Alright. So we'll keep it moving. Once we get down a little further, we should be able to cut through the park. And be alright. Get around this stuff here. And we should be straight. Thank you. Alright. Definitely should be able to cut through this part of the park. Pretty sure. Definitely should be able to cut through this part of the park. So we are not by the tennis courts. Easy bunny hop action. Because my road bike is actually a BMX bike. What? What? That's right. That's right. As a matter of fact, so they're doing it. US Open down there, if you can see that. That's what's happening. Going to do a quick little camera change. since I'm in this nice mellow area. As a matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll take you to Maloof and show you Maloof Skate Park. You've seen it before in some of my other videos, but if you're new to this channel, checking out the ride, we'll take it to the skate park if it's not closed off and show you Maloof Skate Park. It's a concrete skate park built a couple of years ago. Actually, a lot of years ago now. And it looks like they blocked it off, like you can't go down there. Come on, guys. Who's playing tennis down there? They blocked it off so you can't go down there. Oh, no. No. Be Gucci. Be a Gucci. There is an opening. There is an opening. So we're heading to Maloof Skate Park. Show you what it's all about. Here it is. Maloof Skate Park, concrete park, all kind of things for street freestyle cats to do. I can't really do much here. I can't do much here, y'all. Except ride this little berm right here. This little vert berm. That's always fun. It's like a little bit of a lip right here you can jump off of. But nothing really here for, like, you know, if you want to flow as far as if you ride trails and stuff like that. And you don't do a lot of tricks, it's definitely not the spot for you. But if you got pegs, you've got a street and stuff, tons of things you can do here. Pretty cool spot. All right, so let's continue with the journey back to the car, which is right by the jet line, Cunningham Park. So we're gonna do that. Right now we're riding through Flushing Meadow Park, which is actually a nice park to ride your bike through. Real nice park to ride your bike through. And it's got little hidden gems in here if you have an eye for it and you you know, do tricks and things like that. If you have an eye for that type of stuff, there's definitely a bunch of little treats and gems in here for you to get busy on. Busy. Now I wonder, which way is the mic work good? Is it this way? I think it might be this way the mic works better. We're gonna find out when I get home. Does the mic work better this way, on the back side of the camera? Or does it work better on the front side of the camera? You're finding out right now, as well as I am, while I'm editing this video. So, all right, I'm almost out of the park. So I'm gonna put this camera back on my chest. Real time, no edits. As far as cutting the camera off and things like that. Now I do have to edit the 360 footage, because this is a 360 camera. So I have to edit whatever position it's supposed to be in. But as far as cutting it where you don't see the entirety of the trip, not doing that this time. I'm gonna give you the whole trip. The whole trip. As a matter of fact, I'm in the wrong spot. When I came in this morning, I took Horace Harding, and I'm actually riding like I'm gonna take Horace Harding back. But for this part of the adventure, I'm not gonna take Horace Harding back. I'm gonna take the other route, which is the Greenway. I'm gonna take the Greenway back, the bike path or bike route back to Cunningham Park. I really need I may really need to lubricate this chain. This chain is dry. All right. All right, y'all, so now we're about to head on to the Greenway. I'm gonna take the legit Greenway. Maybe a little more painful because there's hills involved. When I take the Greenway this way, gotta climb up some hills when I go this way. All right, so maybe I'll bypass some of the Greenway. So right here, this path right here is considered to be part of the Greenway. And as you can see, the sign for the Greenway right there. See it? NYC Greenway, Brooklyn, Queens. Use sidewalk for the Greenway. And then we gotta make a left up here. See, and here we go again with no signs for the Greenway. Like there should be like an arrow showing you this way is the Greenway. Should be an arrow, but there's not. You just gotta freestyle it and figure it out. Definitely can't go straight. Well, you actually can go straight if you want, but I know that the Greenway continues this way, up Booth Memorial Ave. You know what? I'm gonna suffer and take the Greenway. Usually when I go this way, I go straight up the hill. But for today's rehearsal, I'm gonna follow the Greenway. So right here, we're next to the Queens Botanical Garden. That's what's on my left right now. And now I'm gonna climb up this windy road here. So if I went straight, I can bypass this Greenway stuff. But for today, I'm gonna take the Greenway. And there's still no clear sign telling you that this is the Greenway. But I know it is because when I come the other way, that's where it leads you. So we'll take this way. There's actually a Greenway sign back there. Doesn't show you this way though. So maybe it's a one-way Greenway path. Well, it's a one-way road. So maybe it is one way. I don't know. We're gonna take this way though. Good part about it, no car traffic. Because you literally take the sidewalk, which is literally part of the Greenway. They really should make this, put the, the bike lane signage on all of this so people know what's up. So I guess this is a one-way for the Greenway. Maybe there's another Greenway on a different block that takes you up. So I know I gotta make a right turn here because we're going to Casino Corridor Park. Still no signs of a Greenway, but this is part of the Greenway. Lead me you. So maybe this block right here is coming out. 56th Ave. Maybe that's the Greenway heading in the opposite direction. Direction I'm going in, I mean. Maybe that's part of the Greenway that goes that way. So now, we have this way. See, all the Greenway signs are pointed in the opposite direction. So I'm going opposite of what the Greenway is on this part. So maybe I was supposed to just go straight up the hill. So what I'll do, we'll follow this all the way around, which will take me to the road that I bypassed, Booth Memorial. Most likely this will take me all the way around there. It's a Booth Memorial. I'll make a left, go down, and then there will be a sign showing me which way I have to go on the Greenway, which will take me through Casino Park. So when I get to the light, I'll make a left, go down, then make a left, then a right. So I'm back on Booth Memorial. There is a back way in the cut I could take, but I'm trying to follow this Greenway. Now, nowhere on this part does it tell you that this is part of the Greenway. And there's no bike lane. There's enough room for a bike lane, but it's not painted out for bike lane action. But this is the most direct route back to where I want to go from Flushing Meadow Park. But there is a sign up there somewhere that tells you to make a left to get back on the Greenway, which basically is a bike path that runs along Casino Park, Casino Corridor Park, and things like that. And we're going to take that route, but I never take that route. I usually just go straight. That's if you can hear me with all this wind blowing and me not having a mic, a wireless mic. So see, there goes the sign for Greenway right there. There's an arrow pointing this way. So we're going to follow that. We're going to follow that. And that's going to take me into this park. And then I'll have to cut across to get to where I want to go. That I do know. And now we're coming up on the backside of the dirt path. Casino Corridor dirt path. There's another one over there too. Never saw that one before. But the Casino Corridor Trail, I think is what it's called. It's a dirt trail. It takes me all the way back to where I came from. Right there. But it's closed right now because they're doing work over there. So this is part of the Greenway right here. And now I have signs that are facing me, telling me I'm on the Greenway. And I've never taken this way back. I've always just stayed on that main road and took it all the way down until it connects back to this way down there. But for this trip, we're gonna follow this. There's an arrow right there pointing me this way, which takes me to the entrance of Casino Park. We're on Casino Boulevard right now. About to enter the Casino Park Greenway. I'm usually coming the other way. And this is a nice path. It would be cool if they repaved this and made it like a legit up-to-date bike and pedestrian path. That'd be pretty dope. But it's still nice. It's a really nice park too. Could definitely use a pump track or a mountain bike trail or something. There's enough room for it. More than enough room for it. Maybe some trail maintenance where they clear out the excess mulch and grass. Make it look nice. But there's definitely a lot of room in here for all kind of stuff. Real nice scenery. Peaceful over here. Gotta love it. The Greenway goes off to the right. You can see the arrows in the ground. But you can also go that way and go around the back side of the park. They have a nice lake over here that I never stopped to look at. But for today's ride, we're gonna look at this lake. It's really nice too. Casino Lake, real nice. And let's continue the trip on the Greenway. Gotta go up this hill here. Alright, so that was the casino part of the Greenway. Ooh, my bike is making some noises. Gotta get a little inspection on my bike here. So now, still Casino Park. And we gotta get to the Greenway that connects down that way. Well, look at all this right here. This open field. It's beautiful. Real nice, real nice. And I never come through this part in this direction, so this is new for me. Brand spanking new. Look at the cat. What up, cat? Got a sign there telling you you're in the Greenway. Seen the park sign. It's like little paths over there. Little trails and whatnot. And just beyond all of that is a golf course. There is a golf course on this side, past all of this grass and stuff. But here goes Casino Corridor Park, another one, which is part of the Greenway. Little bike paths in the cut. Now basically you can follow this Greenway all the way to Alley Pond Park. I've talked about that in the previous video, but this is part of that bike path. Which takes you to Alley Pond. This part right here is real bumpy. Real bumpy. It's real nice back here though. Nice and tranquil. A little peaceful. Nice little short ride through here. right into another corridor park. Basically just an open space in between houses. This little corridor right here. And this open grassy spot goes all the way down to the Long Island Expressway. And you can follow the bike lane all the way down. Now, is there a bike lane on that side? I know there's a bike lane on this side. Nope. The arrows tell me that I need to be over here. So I guess it's just a bike lane on one side. One side, 2-lane bike lane. So we make a right turn here. And you take this all the way down. All the way down to the Long Island Expressway. Horace Harding. Now, this little zigzag way that I took is definitely not a direct route. This is definitely the scenic route I took today on all levels. Super scenic route. My phone is ringing. Let me see who it is. Might be important. What we got? Who was trying to call me? Well, yeah, this is really nice over here. Real nice. And it's definitely a beautiful day. A real nice day for this ride here. And hold on a second, y'all. Important text. Pardon me. All right. Sorry, y'all. Important business to take care of, and since I ain't cutting the video, y'all just gonna have to sit through all of that and enjoy the view. Okay, so yeah, this is the corridor park. This bike path takes you to another bike path, which connects to another bike path, which takes you all the way to Alley Pond, which I'm not gonna do today because I got other things to do. I'm gonna have to do a separate day where I'll do Alley Pond to Flushing Park. Keep it real simple, just so you can see that bike route. But as you see, there's enough bike paths to take you all the way to the city and also to Brooklyn. We went from Manhattan to Brooklyn into Queens. If I keep going, I'll wind up at Long Island. As a matter of fact, everybody who's still with me, something I haven't done in a long time was ride from Manhattan to Long Island. All the way from Midtown Manhattan to Long Island by Nassau Coliseum and all that. Let me know if you like to sit through a video like that. That one is about 22 miles one way. Something like that, more or less, 22 miles one way. If enough people respond, I'll take my 20-inch. We'll do it on the 20-inch. Just so you can see that yes, you can ride long distance on a 20-inch BMX bike. Just gotta get a good one. Preferably a racing bike. Bike is made for not only racing, but apparently they're also made for long distance riding. Because I've been riding long distance on 20-inch BMX bikes for years, y'all, for years. I used to have a Mongoose Solution that I used to do messenger work with. And I was like, okay, well, if I'm gonna keep riding up and down, delivering packages in the city, I might as well just ride home. I'm probably doing the equivalent of that ride. So one day when I was doing my messenger work, I used to park in Queens Plaza when there was a municipal parking spot right there. I would park there and ride over, spend the day doing my messenger work, and then head home, get to the car and head home. So one day, I decided, I took the train in early, and then when I was finished with work, I said, you know what, let me just ride home and see what it's all about. I said on the way home, if I get too tired, I can go to Jamaica, hop on the Long Island Railroad. If I get too tired on Queens Boulevard, it's not much I could do about that. Unless I go to like Roosevelt or Grand Avenue, hop on the subway and take that to Jamaica and take the bus the rest of the way home. But what I wound up doing was riding all the way home. And after I did that, I was like, oh, okay, it's doable. I could do it. I'm not mad at that. And ever since then, I've been riding, doing long distance rides on my 20-inch, back and forth to the city and different places. Since it's still nice out, I'm gonna show you what I mean about changing my seat for some trail action. Because now, I'm at the trail. Ooh, I'm at Cunningham Park. Oh my goodness. Ugh. The Cunningham Park trails, going in the opposite direction where I'm supposed to be going. Hopefully nobody comes down this way. And the plan today was to come right back and do some digging, but I'm not going to do any digging today. No digging for me today. I'm just going to keep it easy. But I do want to show you the cool part about having a BMX bike as your commuter bike is now I can go here to the trails, ride my bike through the trail. So now I went from a commuter bike to a straight up gravel bike or a rigid mountain bike at this point. Got to clean up some of the debris. We got some debris on the track. Ugh. I got no speed. Let me see if I can try and get up this thing with this. Woo! That's crazy. I made it up. All right, so we're here at the trails. Woo! A heavy rain. You can see that it rained heavy a little bit. We got some debris. And it looks like the kids came here and was partying and left this here. Not cool. And we got some branches that fell. It was very windy. Fallen branches everywhere. And of course some of the trail might have got beaten up from that stuff, so I gotta come back here and sweep up, get rid of this stupid oh my goodness, my phone's ringing again. What is going on? All right, we're gonna stop the video in a minute. I'm gonna take all these calls, but right now I'm trying to show y'all something. Some real-time action going on here. These kids come here with the cart. I don't know what they're doing with this stuff. We'll put it here for now and deal with that at another time. And the seat post I have on my bike right now, it's actually pretty long in itself. So right now we have our road bike, our cyclocross bike, our gravel bike, and then all I gotta do to change his identity, Clark Kent style, into Superman, is take this out, take that out, put this in here. Fortunately, it doesn't go low enough for me, but it's low enough for this project. I would have my seat post that's a little bit lower to put in there. And then from there, if I had a helmet with me, I would put a helmet on and some knee pads. But we'll just do a chill lap just to show you actually that you can do a chill lap on this track. Take your time, stand up, and you can just coast around. See, I'm just cruising around, taking my time. You could do little baby pumps, And over here, you gotta lean into this turn. But right here, you have no choice but to go fast. You take this around. And you pump through this. Just like that. Now, you really don't want to do the trail with your seat really, really high in the air, because you need all of that room for you to maneuver. Because you're doing a lot of maneuvering when you ride the trail, crouching down, all kinds of stuff, and that seat gets in the way. The higher up it is, it really gets in the way of all that. So you don't want to do that. Alright? So that is it for this ride. As a matter of fact, let's see if Strava recorded my time. How far did I go today? How far did I go on this trip today? We'll find out right now. What we got? Strava. Did it record my miles? It did not record my miles. I hate Strava. Oh, no. I got it. 17.51 miles. 17.51 miles is what it says. Let me see if I can get the official tissue. Let's take a picture of the bike. I gotta take a picture with the high seat post though. High seat post status. Road bike status. Take a picture of it in road bike mode. Road bike mode. That's what I'm talking about. Take a picture of it in road bike mode. What? Alright. So Strava. Put my pictures in there. Boom, boom. Done. And I'm just gonna put fun ride. Save. And then eventually it'll show how many miles I did. It has to process and all that. Anyways, that's it. That's it for this ride. Got to check out the trail, make sure it was all good. It's got to get swept up a little bit. But it's all good. Yep, let me see. Nope, still processed. Up, yeah, 17 17.5 miles, hour and 26 minutes. That is how long that ride was, 17.51. All right, that's what's up. I need to do a 20-mile joint though. I need to round my ride up to 20. So after 20-mile ride on my 20-inch, record that, document it, and all that good stuff. I'm gonna try something that's real risky right now. Real risky. I'm gonna ride down this hill. Oh man. Very carefully. Alright, y'all, so that is it. CrazyOutCane, SugarCane.com, CACTV. Another ride, another adventure. Let me know what you guys think about this unedited, uncut ride that I'm doing on my 20-inch. Took it 17.51 miles. It's my BMX racing bike. Definitely, if you guys want to have a nice, fun bike to cruise on, but also get busy on if you want to hit the trails, the pump tracks and things like that. Grab yourself a BMX racing bike. They can do all kind of work. I'm not going to climb up this because I only got one hand. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And we out of here. Back to you, Billy. Let me know what you think. Holler at me in the comments, all right? 1.